Yeah, Sage is unconscious. There's a lot of goblins and bugbears the way you just came from. I'm pretty sure y'all got to the intersection and hadn't picked a direction yet.
Oh, that's
Because
right. She
y'all
choked
just
on macaroni art. Oh.
yeah, she did that thing. She almost died.
I make
Yeah, she did.
things memorable is what happens.
Don't worry, I
Everybody
saved
remembers
her.
you almost dying. You actually did. That's the funny part.
The blind person who has the most perception realized that she was dying.
No.
And like I said, the funniest thing is you actually had no idea what was going on. For all you knew, she was being attacked by a fucking snake,
I
just
thought she was being
thrashing around on the
attacked by
ground.
a bird, like legit. I thought something was flying and trying to kill her.
Oh god, she's flailing around. Something's going on over there.
Yeah.
I was dying. I'm just couldn't specify from what.
But yeah, y'all are at the. I'm gonna say y'all are at the crossroads. Cause 99% sure that's what we got back to.
Mhm.
There are the hobgoblins, goblins. Back the way you came from. You're not sure where they're moving, or like which directions they're moving to. Yeah, wait, this map. Just because crossroads. So you do have back out the way you came, all the way west, north, or southeast ish, because it's not a direct south path.
I think we decided on a direction, but I do not remember what it was.
Like I said, I can't remember if it was south or north.
Yeah, I know that it was talked about. I honestly don't remember if a direction was picked.
And I think that's the one that I forgot to upload. So I'm gonna do that tonight. Both.
Your
I will. I will.
Hypothetically.
I'm gonna do it.
So, character sheet, quick, quick.
somewhat of a random question, but
Random answer.
if I try to disarm somebody without improved disarm, does their attack of opportunity happen before or after the actual disarm attempt?
It would still be before, like they would take their attack of opportunity before you.
Okay.
Nope, not that one. That one.
I thought we were gonna go north.
That sounds right, but
It does.
I'm pretty
Plus,
sure
if
that
we
was
went,
like the last thing that we did. It was
yeah,
like, yeah, fuck it, let's go north.
yeah.
Because the
'Cause there's-
line of reasoning was, let's not go to the goblins, let's not go the way that we came, and let's not go the opposite direction of where we're supposed to go.
Plus, that other one's like a southwest direct
Yeah.
or southeast direction, which will lead us right back into the friggin' goblins.
Yeah.
in that general, it just goes over and loops right back into the path they're on. You
So
just didn't
unless we're
take
gonna
part
set an
before.
ambush for the entire army, and we don't have enough casters for that,
And I don't know how long
Uh,
I'm gonna be unconscious.
I was about to say, Sage, make a Constitution check for me.
Oh boy, hold on just a second. Forgot to pull up my character sheet. Constitution.
Yep. You're not unconscious anymore.
Yay!
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You got the black
Guys,
lung pop.
I got the macaroni lung.
Huffing macaroni dust.
You never know what I actually swallowed before I got choked.
So y'all are gonna go north. Are you just going to, at this point, book it, or are you going to try and semi-scout, because as of right now, you haven't heard them following you. There's no indication that they're coming this way. There's no indication that they know you specifically are here. You really don't know what direction they're moving or exactly where they came from either. The other force, obviously.
Does it look like the foreseeable path is more or less straight north, or is it curving at all?
A couple little waves in the road, but it seems to be more just straight north. Nothing like it's not like hard curving to the right or anything like that.
I'm of the opinion of
I still think a scout might be a good idea because it saved our bacon last time.
mm, I'm of the opinion of like just moving, but if you want me to scout, I can. It's gonna be slower overall though.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'm down to go, but I'm notorious for having bad ideas.
An understatement.
Is I'm gonna defer this to a like to the rest of the group on it. But I don't really mind either way.
Honestly, getting the fuck out of Dodge might be a good idea just because if we're running full, or if we're going full, if we're moving regular speed and then something shows up, we can go full tilt and probably, if not outrun it, at least get to a better spot to
Like
deal with the problem.
my only real issue with like scouting is the fact that
Half speed, yeah.
yeah
Or slower.
well I mean not necessarily not it's not really the speed that's an issue, it's the sheer mass that we're going up against regardless.
True.
Like if it's something small we can just run. If it's something large we're fucked
Turn
anyway.
around and run.
Yeah.
And start dropping bombs.
I don't remember if I know about this or not. I don't think my
You know
perception-
the army is there.
Okay.
But that's about because yeah, like, y'all were hiding because of the army, and then you decided to click a button, and I said, "Sure, let's do this." So it's all your area.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess going is a good
I was
plan.
gonna say, just hit the road and book it, because I've also got a couple of tricks I can use if I need to.
I'm riding in a wagon.
I can hit things.
in
Can you?
in
Yes.
my time gallivanting through the woods there, did I happen to notice if it was relatively dry?
This is going to. I hope it's not super like bullshit even answer, but as dry as the woods normally are. Not like someone sneezes and suddenly half the country is gone in flames, but
Yeah, I have ways of making that happen.
no, like
I can help with that.
there hasn't been any like rainstorms or anything in the last little bit. If that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
Well, I also have grease.
I imagine that most of the woodlands of like I've been gallivanting through have been living, right?
Yeah.
Mostly living.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good enough.
Spells.
So, let's see. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Pull something up. So y'all are at this point just going north.
Yeah.
Hauling ass north.
I'm following those guys.
And again, I'm not trying to ask you questions. I'm assuming wagons, horses, all that jazz.
Yeah, I'm driving the wagon.
Okay. Like how the blind guy says, "I'm driving the wagon." All right, let's go, guys. He just takes off to the fucking west and y'all head off north. Jeez, my apple. Y'all head north. It's the pass, pretty much the same as the one y'all been on. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Trees, foliage, dirt. Everybody pop a perception real quick. And I'm assuming that you are just booking it right now. Like, not like, full on
Oh yeah.
screaming retreat, but you're moving at a nice clip.
Yeah.
My near-death
The
experience
perception?
helps me see things.
Yes, perception is fine.
Oh man, that's by far my worst perception check ever.
And this is one you could have actually participated in too.
Oh man.
Sage and Terry, it's off in the distance and echoing in the woods as sounds tend to do. But you do hear basically the horde. I'm just gonna say going about their business, yelling. I want to say shouting, but you don't understand what they're saying. But you, to your right, the east, you do hear them just stomping through the woods and shouting and yelling and stuff like that. I mean, if I get, no, I'm not even gonna say that part. So yeah, that's what you hear. I don't want to say. Well, I don't want to say what y'all assume, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, do they sound like an angry horde?
They do
mean,
sound like an
have-
angry horde. As
Have you ever heard the word horde used in like a positive context?
Well,
Certain expansions in Warcraft.
I mean, technically yes, but alternate spelling.
Ha! It took me too long to get that.
Does it sound like a hoard of treasure?
you do not hear the tinkling sounds of golden coins
Oh
trickling
darn!
down a mountain, unless the golden coins are yelling as they're falling down. Said
You
I
never
imagine,
know.
I imagine this horde found out that 6 of their own have died.
that is a safe assumption to make.
It's so good covering it up.
Let's just drag the bodies off the field. Fuck it. Never mind the blood trails, the fucking trampled leaves.
We threw them off our trail. They think we're in the woods.
Um, hey, five sneeze. Y'all continue running, and well, let me ask this way: how far were you going to just full on go? Because I say you've been going for about 15-ish minutes now, and you're not. There's really no sounds of like pursuit coming behind you or off in the trees beside you or anything like that. Well, y'all, I mean, I don't know how far. I could look it up, but no, fuck it, I'm not doing that. A horse can cover a good bit of distance at a decent move in 15 minutes. So y'all have covered that amount of distance in 15 minutes.
Sage is the worst person to ask for how long we've went because I have to ask somebody else. So
Smash mouth with that. Is that a whisper?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sure.
Okay.
We can try.
Yeah. We'll see what we run
Andrew gets
into.
it. You can try.
We'll see what we run into.
Well, now I'm curious because y'all keep it secrets.
Nope, they're whispering to each other.
I know.
I mean, I will say this. Since you two are doing that, if you want to make a perception to try and hear what they're talking about, but that's up to them if they're, unless y'all are literally like mouth to ear.
I don't care.
Are you tonguing his ear hole and telling him that way about what's going on?
I
Are you
charge extra for
using
that.
Morse code with his?
Yeah, give me a wet willy.
Ew.
That's gonna cost extra.
I'm nosy.
I'm going to assume Sage cannot hear your whispers next to each other. And by assume, I mean no, Sage can't hear what you're talking about. So
Oh man, Kanga, they're over there going. Pss, 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 pss.
a blind man on it. He's on the loudest fucking thing you have, and he can't see them talking to each
I
other.
mean,
I'm just
techni-
complaining.
technically, right now, Sage is still in the wagon as well.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so I can see you going pss, 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 to each other.
that's they're whispering sweet nothings into each other's ears.
Are you guys getting married?
Sure.
I can just imagine Sage yelling this out the back of the thing too. What you talking about, guys?
I mean, if Smash Mouth wants to tell everybody else,
I don't care. Nah, I'm good
that's
with it.
fine.
I was just being nosy. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Oh no. More like if we see the goblins, basically everyone dives into the cart and hides while we're barreling down the thing. I can use I can speak goblin with a spell and start screaming warnings like we're being chased, so it sounds like we're the fucking scouts running from somebody. Hopefully it'll get them like, yo, what the fuck? Who's coming? And paying attention to the road behind us while we're hauling ass through them. Like, nope. And hopefully they're dumb enough we can get like some distance before they go, hey, wait a fucking minute.
That's a good idea.
Speaking of goblins,
Damn it, goblins.
ish. Traveling up the road along the path, you see a couple of goblins and a hobgoblin just dead in the middle of the path. And not like just right in the middle, but dead in the path ahead of you. And there's, as you're moving toward them, there's no indication of anything that physically has killed them, but they're laying dead in the road.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought they
that's
were
not a good
standing
sign.
there.
No, I said they were dead.
I
Yes,
missed.
they're standing there dead.
I mean,
No, when
technically
you first
dead
started
in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my bad. Saying it that way, yes, I get it. In my head, it was like dead in the
Yeah.
middle of the road.
No, it's just dead in the middle. Okay, so they're standing in
Yeah.
the middle of the road. They're not
Perfectly-
gonna alert
perfectly
anybody?
centered.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
middle of the road,
In a line,
dead,
perfectly.
you see a couple of goblins
There
and
we
a
go.
hobgoblin.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's start checking the spell list.
I have another bad idea.
I
Don't
mean,
let
are
me
y'all
out
just
of the
gonna
wagon.
book it? Are y'all just gonna roll past them? Or are you gonna?
What was I gonna say? Like at this point, to the right is bad. Straight ahead is bad. And back
mean,
where we came from does
you-
no good.
You
Well,
don't know where straight ahead is.
yeah,
It's dead
like,
goblins.
I mean, technically, whatever killed that thing might be on our side because they also killed goblins.
True.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, I doubt it, but
I mean, can we do the whole like car accident on the side of the road thing and kind of slow down and just crane our necks?
Rubbernecking.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hold up traffic.
Random question, real quick. To whisper in game, is it the character name or the name in the bottom left?
I don't remember.
I did /W,
Okay.
but it lets you select the name once
Yeah,
you
I
start
see.
typing a couple
Oh.
letters. Yeah.
Oh, I'm GM to call it.
I know. I couldn't remember how to do it. So I just did GM.
Is there a separate investigation check versus a perception check in this?
It might be perception, but like if you let me know what you're looking for, it could even be like an intelligence or a wisdom check.
or like survival, or like
Knowledge.
it's kind of contextual.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't going to do anything in particular because, you know, what help am I going to be if we're moving fast and need to quickly examine a body? You know.
Guys, there's something in the road. Thump, thump, thump. Hey, there's something in the road.
Yeah. Hey guys, there's a thing. Cool. Everyone
3
already
points.
knows that.
They're
except
already
for me.
dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it wouldn't do me any good to, like, hop down, run up there real quick, poke him a couple places, figure out if my finger goes into a knife wound, and then, like, run back. So.
And I have no idea if corpse explosion is a spell in this game, but
I am going to go look it up because I love it when you give me ideas.
but
Oh, so that's how that works.
There's something called bloat bomb.
like I know there's what's it called, like death candle or something like that.
Death knell
Well,
is the one you're thinking of.
it's something that like it creates like a, I think, like a fire elemental spirit or something
Oh,
like
I know. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. There is that.
Sounds
that.
neat.
It's basically turns a corpse into a landmine.
Wow. And I'm gonna keep my idea to myself. I wanted to poke it with a stick.
Are we using the map right now? Like, are we on a map?
Just the one where I had the
Okay. Just
just
the
the
big one. Okay.
yeah. Y'all went north. You've just been going on a path
Okay.
that's heading mostly north. There's trees left and right. The kind of like grown up shrub on the edges, like from
Okay.
the one.
I just didn't know if there was like a even more. Okay.
I was gonna. You said
No,
there were
no.
no visible signs of what killed him, right?
Nope. Like just going at where you saw them at, going up the road, you couldn't see any signs of killing them. I mean, if you want to stop and investigate them, you can.
More like, can I ping in that direction with a detect magic cantrip?
You can.
Just to see if bing.
So Kunga pulls up the reins on the horses for the cart and like slows it down and stops it and just says, there's something else here. I can hear it. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what it is.
One second.
And then like as he's saying that, he's like looking all around, well, moving his head all around, like trying to, like an owl trying to pinpoint you know, like where sound is coming from,
Yeah.
but he can't locate it.
Something magic killed these things, so can't tell exactly what, but definitely something magic.
It
Well, there's magic coming off of them.
it almost sounds like laughing is what Kunga says. Like children laughing.
That's creepy.
Is there corn around here?
I mean, there you see no cord.
Are there dolls? Is there a well?
Well, seems like we're okay as long as there's no albino children around.
You see no albinos.
Yes, we're perfectly safe.
You're so excited.
Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
How do you do private roles?
To other people /W and then like for Nicole it'd be /W. Start typing Nicole and it'll pop up. For injury it'd be /W moo.
Yeah.
So like if I wanted to send a role to you.
To me, you can do /WGM.
/WGM. And then do I just click? what I want.
For that, and that's actually something in the sheet. Let me.
Okay.
I think it was under configuration.
Like,
Yeah,
is there a way to, you know?
Yeah, for everybody, if you go to your character, I don't want to steal yours. I'll let you do it yourself. That sounds hateful putting it that way. Go to your character sheet, go to configuration, and then on the right under roles, it says whisper roles to GM. You can change that to query. It kind of sucks because for every role you do, it'll ask if you want to send it to me, but it also lets you choose if you want to whisper directly to me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I'm gonna send this and see if it works.
It should bring a little it's easy to miss because it fucked me up a couple times, but
Okay, there we go. Yep. I
okay, yeah, I
believe
got it.
that worked.
Yep, I got it. 1 second. Uh, there it was.
So
Oh,
you see
let me
what
ask
I'm
real quick.
you see
Have
what I'm getting
y'all?
at with that though?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Have y'all actually stopped? Not just like. I'll put it this way, just so people don't start freaking out. Nothing bad is going to happen from the bodies yet. Have you stopped it, like around the bodies or anything? Or are y'all still moving?
Kunga stopped
Okay.
as soon
Did
as he heard.
did everybody else stop with him?
Yeah, I'm sure I
I
would
don't
have
know.
to.
In the
I was
theater
gonna.
of my mind, it's like Kunga stops. It's like, guys, there's something fucked up, and then everyone just kind of like stops and like looks at him like, what's wrong with you?
Nah. Well, I'm
I'm
over here. I will keep running as many rounds of detect magic as I can get away with running. Because I can run this all day. Like I'll run 2 more rounds. I don't care.
So then Kunga goes, Kunga, yeah, like as he's like cocking his head to the side, like trying to figure out. He's like, I I can't hear it anymore, and then starts like starts the horses going again. Kunga's getting in some weird shit, man. Is this like a side effect of me only eating once every 4 days?
Probably.
Well, this is a side effect of only eating mushrooms once every 4 days.
Hell yeah. Yep,
Told
eating
you we
once
were
every
safe.
4 days, sleeping for 2 hours a day.
I'm not hallucinating.
That
You're
sounds like
hallucinating, and you're talking to like a fucking chair.
Exactly.
sounds. If you multi-class druid and necromancer, you can talk to chairs.
Uh,
I love that. I love that so much.
That would make some really interesting investigation for campaigns.
Exactly. You just ask like the rug what happened.
Ask the queen's bed who she been fucking. It wasn't the king.
it just starts screaming at you.
So yeah, so Kunga has started the wagon back up
Um,
and is not like going quickly towards or away from the bodies, just kind of like back to the same speed that he was going at.
um, everybody can also pop a perception for me too.
Come on, big money. Oh, whammies.
That's the rolls I'm used to.
Yeah, there we go.
Knowledge Arcana and Perception.
Your detect magic gives. Okay, let me use magic device first. Yeah, your detect magic is giving you nothing. Like you're getting faint magic off of the
Boogaloo's.
bodies, but and again, like it's extremely faint. Like
Why did I click use magic device? What the hell? Oh, I must have been fucking scrolling. That's what it was.
I thought I had a burp. Okay, everybody but Sage.
Per the norm.
The you notice the noises from the horde. I don't know. I keep trying to think of a different name for it. It's a fucking horde. The noises from the horde have died off completely. You're not hearing them anymore. And the forest is also quieter. That you're not even hearing any of the normal like animal sounds and stuff like that from the
Kid just got
forest.
bored of
Bees.
fucking.
They're in their 10-year sleep.
It's obviously ghosts.
Um,
So Kunga
So hey, you guys want to get the
looks-
fuck out of here?
Kunga reaches back into the back of the wagon and makes sure that the page is
Page is still there.
the page is still in the wagon. Yes.
Okay, and it's still chilling. It still feels like it should.
Yeah, like everything is still there.
I'll say
Kunga
it's
holds
still
it up and
spooky
is
and
like, "Hey
possible
guys,
words.
does this look normal?" Because I don't know, it could be glowing. I wouldn't have a fucking idea.
It looks incredibly abnormal, but it looks exactly as abnormal as it did when the guy handed it to us.
Perfect, and then Kunga just puts it away.
Looks just as weird as when we fucking got it.
So Kunga settles back into his seat and just like he makes the horses start going a little bit faster. Like shit's kind of fucked up here.
Is there anything anybody else wanted to?
Mm-mm. I can't think of anything I want to do. I am.
Hey,
I'm a little bit creeped out, but by all the weird things going around.
like choking on macaroni.
That was so out of the ordinary, man. I'm so scared.
It must have been whatever killed the goblin.
Had to have been. Had to have been.
They also tried to make macaroni art and failed.
It was the curse.
This is a
the
hardcore
ghost,
world. You either survive or die.
The ghost of the goblin that choked on macaroni whenever he was here, 100
It
years
came
ago.
to choke you on macaroni.
Yeah. Guys, I'm serious. I can see her doing that just to be like, I mean, she's gonna get made fun of regardless, but guys, I did do it on purpose. I did do it. Anyway.
So, Smash Mouth, you were saying that you're. One second here. You were saying that you were noticing some magic going on.
Yeah, there's faint magic coming off all the bodies. If y'all want me to, I can ping that in basically any direction.
I mean, do you know if goblins are normally faintly magic?
I mean, I don't know right offhand.
It's like, can we hazard a guess that maybe whatever killed them did it through magical means?
Yeah, I mean, did they look like they had any magic items or anything on them? Because that's the only other thing I could think.
You didn't. From what y'all gave me, you didn't stop long enough to go and look at the bodies. So
I'm basically just asking for your
Yeah,
guess.
no. For a guess, faint magic, and we didn't see any magic items, so
We heard creepy things, or
we heard
I heard
creepy.
creepy things.
He heard creepy
Mhm.
things, so
I did
there.
too.
But
I didn't catch what they said completely, but it sounded like they were talking about it'd be fun to have like more playthings. It's very and
You're
Congo,
just bringing this up now?
you said it sounded like children to you too, Congo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. You probably heard more than
Oh
I
God,
did, but
forest spirits.
oh no.
fairies,
Oh God.
fairies.
So like the Everhood kind of forest spirits.
I'm torn between being like super creeped out and also like if it is fairies, then I think it's neat.
Sage is
You're a
kind of
fairy.
dumb.
Yes.
Sage might be a fairy.
um. Well, we should probably keep moving.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. Cuz I mean, this is just me assuming things. But if it is fairies or something like that, I've heard that they're not all that friendly. So we should go.
Depends on if they like you or not.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would like me.
Well, from what I understand, it's actually kind of a bad thing if they like you, because that means that
They want to
they,
keep you.
yeah, they want to play.
I think it'd be a bad idea if I played today. I've already choked on macaroni, y'all. I want to live through the rest of the day.
I mean, you can always just like yell out curse words and whatnot. Be like, "Yo, fairies, fuck you,"
Oh,
and
I
see what happens.
I was just thinking, yeah, along the lines of just the one curse word, fuck, 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 fuck. But yeah, no, directing them, or directing it at them probably would make more of an impact.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Oh God, she's got Tourette's.
See, if Mam's with here, I would make a joke about turrets, but he's not here, so it doesn't make sense anymore.
Do we want to hopefully avoid whatever is blah blah and just kind of book it again?
Yep, let's go.
Y'all are
All
just
out.
hauling ass for it again.
YOLO.
I do need a second. I gotta go pee.
Look at the fairies. I think they're a lot like cockroaches. You know, like if you see one, there's probably a whole nest somewhere.
Ugh.
And I don't think I'm pretty sure we could actually beat the fuck out of one.
A group of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like honestly, even two, I'm pretty sure we'd end up their playthings.
yeah.
It also depends on like melee types where I say melee.
I feel better
like
now.
swashbucklers or something maybe, but yeah, no. We see where are my
See, I just played through the fairy section in Final Fantasy 14, and they seem pretty close to like the legit like lore. And I saw if you tell them your name, then like I can't remember exactly how to word it, but basically it's easier for them to play with you. And Sage is not. She does not have that
If you
knowledge.
get, I would say, if you give them their name, you give them power over you, basically.
And Sage is not that smart. So if they were like, "Oh, what's your name?" she'd be like, "My name is Sage," and that'd be bad for
I'm
everybody.
Rusty Shackleford.
So y'all are still just. I'm assuming everybody's still here. Y'all are still just booking it forward.
It seems
yeah,
like it.
yeah, I think so.
Actually, before we start going forward, closest tree on my right, I would like to carve off some bark.
Okay. I'm still like around where the bodies were.
Yeah, like pretty much like I guess like wherever we stopped, I'd like to carve off some bark. Like nothing too extravagant, just something that I could notice.
Just a
Like,
bark.
yeah.
So you chop your bark off, and y'all continue on. Sorry, I had fuzzies. You can't get the road, and you come to. It's a just hard crossroads, left or right, and in front of it looks almost like a little. I don't want to say like a little cairn or something like that, but it's like a little, almost like a little shrine. It looks like there were carvings on it at one point. It's made of stone. It can always be confused for a bench. Let's put it that way, with a little backing on it. It looks like there used to be markings on it, but they're just horribly faded off. um, I'm just going to ask this: the way I'm seeing it, are y'all? Well, I should say the way I'm seeing it. Are y'all still like just in full on? Yeah, horses go forward fast, or are you moving slower now? Like just moving, but
I was imagining
I'm just
more
driving
like
a fairly non-leisurely pace.
I was say I imagine us going really fast to try to get away from whatever's in the
And
woods.
if we keep pushing the animals, eventually they're gonna keel over.
True.
I was gonna.
Well, we weren't really
Well,
pushing them before, though.
I
Like
was gonna
again,
say.
like it's not like I'm not like making them run. There, it's a trot instead of
I say a decent trot,
Yeah,
not a full
yeah.
gallop.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
but
trot instead of a gallop.
They're not frothing, but they're definitely moving.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
This isn't the cancer.
the issue is like so far we've all basically given a different adjective for how fast we're going.
Yeah, you kind of have.
I mean, I'm probably like I'm not leading, so I'm whatever pace whoever's in the front is going. I'm gonna be going the same pace.
Have you even left the cart?
Wagon.
No.
No, I have not. I forgot I wasn't on a horse. Well, I guess I don't have a choice but to go whatever pace everybody else is going.
This guy is driving.
And like we basically have two free horses, a horse attached to the front of the cart, and what, two horses on the back, or one horse on the back?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean,
Well, you, Smash Mouth, riding your own horses, Kunga and Sage on the cart, Kunga, Sage's horse. We'll just say Kunga and Sage's horse right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna add the other people in there, but if they come back, their horses magically appear too. Well, anyway, y'all come to the crossroads. You see the small little cairn at the crossroads. And which direction are y'all going? I don't want to keep saying cairn shrine.
Hmm.
And once again, like I said from the thing before, the sounds of the horde and stuff had completely gone. Like not just faded. You didn't hear them anymore.
If they stopped that suddenly, we might have crossed into something that was acting as a barrier.
I mean, I would say you didn't hear them like screaming and then suddenly silence, but you
Oh,
didn't hear them anymore. Like
yeah,
their
yeah.
sounds were gone.
Well, I propose that we stop and ask for directions.
Sure.
I'm gonna ping that Karen with detect magic just because that seems like something. Shrine, whatever. Actually,
Sorry.
gotta update that. Copy. Pathfinder. Alright.
Oop, not spell. So y'all were stopping at the crossroads.
I guess.
There's some spooky shit on this little shrine.
Okay.
There's something big and spooky magical around. Not sure if it's the shrine or something near it, but there's some shit.
Good.
The writing is worn off of the shrine, right?
Yeah, it's if you have a lot of time, a lot of paper, and a lot of patience, you could maybe.
Or would a mending cantrip work? Repair damage?
It's not damage; it's just worn.
Just worn.
Yeah, it's not.
Eh.
You said the shrine looks like a bench, right?
Yeah, I mean it's got a seat too. Little leggies.
So, like, it would look like whatever
You're
is
placing offerings on or something.
deified would be sitting on it, or like,
Could be yes.
like I'm just trying to like, where would an offering be placed? Let's put it that way.
Okay. an offering would place either on it or just at the ground in between the legs. There's nothing at it right now that looks like an offering, but you can either place it on top of it or just at the ground in front of it.
I mean, you guys okay with stopping here? I want to ask for directions.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Sure.
All right. So, what I would like to do is go up to said shrine and get my bag of everlasting dung and set it in front of the bench and say, it's either this or shiny. Take your pick. Either way, we would like to get the hell out of here and preferably not towards the goblins.
Just so you set the bag down, or like
Yep.
you dumped the bag out. Okay.
No, I set the bag down.
Okay. I was gonna say that affects my next answer here.
Like the bag of everlasting dung is basically like the most expensive thing I have that I'm willing to give up.
Okay. So as you set the bag down and ask your, I don't know if I should say ask your question or your request. All of you hear the voices around you. And it just sounds like bunches of small children. There's no, at this point, no one can really pick out any words. It's just constant whispers around you. And behind the shrine, a ring of mushrooms just not bursts into light, but starts glowing a lot brighter.
I knew it was
And
scary.
the air
I knew it.
the air in the middle of it, I guess kind of like almost like a heat shimmer. I'm assuming everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say that.
Mirage
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, that one. And again, you hear, and as I said, at this point, everybody hears. So not just Sage or Kunga, but all of you. You hear the whispering and the laughing around you.
Yeah, I'm not stepping into the mushroom ring.
No.
Since I'll pull out a silver coin and toss it into the ring.
Okay, into the ring. Sorry, I was like, what? I was literally sitting here. I just said the mushroom ring, and it took me a minute to figure out what fucking ring you meant. It kind of like as it's passing into the air over it, you never see it hit the ground.
Yeah, kind of figured. Well, actually, that's a little bit better than I thought it would be. Actually, I was actually kind of expecting it to turn into like a lemon or something.
No, it just kind of.
Well, I mean, that's kind of my fault. I did ask for a way out. Well, shit. Well, up to you guys on this one. I did my part.
Okay, so how bad of an idea is throwing the page in there?
I wouldn't
On a scale of like
recommend.
1 to apocalypse, how bad of
You-
an idea is it?
Do you
Yes.
want a chaotic neutral that just wants to have fun having free reign over that?
No. No. The answer is no.
Again, I wasn't gonna do it. Was just thinking out loud. All right.
Okay.
If we're all going through that, the page is coming with us anyway.
If there's anything about going through that,
I mean that's one of the many options we have at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, you've got left, right, and forward.
And ring.
Well, ring forward.
Hmm. I'm out of ideas because
And does
Sage is
anybody
smart
want
enough to have figured this
Let-
out.
let me see what I'm rocking.
Does anybody want to go on a trip into what's it called, the Feywild? I believe it's called?
Feywild, Feyworld, First World.
Oh, I really want to, but it's not a good idea.
We have enough casters to get out. Right now, we have a punch wizard,
I can play with sticks real good.
a bar brawler, somebody with a pointy stick.
Wow. Wow, I didn't even
And
get a
then-
cool name. Didn't get a
Yeah.
cool name.
And a
Thanks.
professional fister who is me.
Yeah, I say you're the punch wizard.
Oh,
The
Professional fister's the punch wizard. You don't eat, you don't drink, you just meditate and hit things. They
yeah.
magically explode. Like, and then a drunk asshole. He's trying to sleep with every priestess he can find.
Oh, you're talking about yourself.
Yeah, this time, yeah.
Rag, what would I roll to try to see if I have much knowledge? Like that would be planes, right?
Are you trying to know about the First World, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a planes.
Yeah, it's untrained.
I could make a check. Bards can make a knowledge roll on anything.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Planes.
fairly certain I have some meta knowledge, but I have no idea if my character would have any kind of knowledge on that.
The one good thing about being a bard, you get a fucking rank on every knowledge.
Yeah.
I, just to do it this way, ask your question, and I'll assume you're just asking the group if they know anything about it. And I will say what you know.
All right,
I
so
know the planes.
like my question when it comes to the First World Feywild, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
is I'm fairly certain that time flows differently there. Like we could spend what feels like a night in there and end up having like being AWOL for years, correct?
Time in the First World it's just erratic. You could spend a day there and come back before you literally left the town.
Also true. Which would mean we could double the number of pages. Oh, that would be sick.
Let's cause all kinds of fucking problems. None of you are allowed to cause me to have fucking time travel and continuity issues doing this. I will just make shit up. More so than normal.
John Con.
But just think about this. 2 sages.
God.
Yeah.
Never mind. We don't want to wish this on anybody.
But there could be 2 sages. You could just let one die by macaroni.
I was gonna say, or we have to go to a
No.
double macaroni accident funeral.
No. Actually, if we let past Sage die by macaroni, then future Sage no longer exists, right?
Let's not do that.
We're not getting into that.
We
not-
should
we're not-
experiment.
No, we should not.
Correct Sage into the circle. Just
No. So hateful.
Stick your head in the. Just lean your head into the circle and tell us what you see.
I mean, I do have some fucking rope.
No.
You're gonna come back with just a piece of rope.
Man, this is uncomfortable. Let's take it off. No. I'm just kidding.
That scene from I think it was the original Jurassic Park with the goat.
I
I
haven't seen
think it was
that
a
from
goat
beginning to end.
being lowered into the Velociraptor pen.
Yeah, it's just on a harness. It comes out. It's not. It's just bloody strings.
Oh, it's so sad.
You know, like I know there was a goat just standing there, but was it a goat that was being lowered in?
There's the one that at the very beginning where they lower it in. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a goat, but they lowered something into the Velociraptor bin.
Yeah. It was like the goat that was just standing there. That was the T-Rex pen.
Yeah, it's where I think like that one comes up like it's on a platform, comes out of the ground.
Something like that. Yeah. Anyway. I mean,
If we take a lock of Sage's hair and burn it, does it count as burning sage?
Nah, you got to get more body in there.
Damn it. What's your constitution score?
And just for the people that, I mean, I'll give it to Kunga and Smash
Yeah.
Mouth. Just basic stuff for the first world. Like I said, time's erratic. The areas in it can change drastically, literally from you can walk 100 yards and go from just teeming forests to just a desert plain.
you can go to a desert tundra.
Yeah, that one. And you do know there are creatures called the eldest, and they are considered the most powerful beings in the first world. I guess this is something I say this just because I'm not 100% sure, but the first world does touch both the material and shadow plane.
There's
Seems like
also
that.
there's also no guarantee that this, fungus ring there even goes there.
Yeah, true.
Sure, they could be tricksters.
I mean, the coin didn't turn into a lemon, so.
Yeah. That was my worst fear. No,
The
honestly,
elemental plane of farts.
like seriously though, like that was my worst fear there. I was really afraid that that was a
Transfiguration or
yeah,
transmutation.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Let me see. Configuration. Where is additional?
I just like y'all have a decision to make now: left,
Yeah.
right, or into the circle.
I mean,
Can I use my versatile performance to detect alignment for the Fae? Because I know that's one of the those that
I mean,
sense motive.
there's
I think it is.
nothing to detect here. Like,
Yeah.
there really is no like. You could try and detect motive on the mushrooms.
No.
they're nothing but fun
Wondering if
guys.
All right, well,
He's
that's
like
enough
this
for the
way.
evening, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap out. 10 o'clock looks like a good stopping point.
I mean,
There's really nothing to like.
yeah.
Y'all have heard noises. You've heard laughter. The mushrooms lit up. There's really nothing to detect motive on around here. I mean, you can make a knowledge. That'd probably be planes again.
Is that, like, I'm just saying, I gave up 500 gold and 1 silver worth of thing for all this. If it's not being used, I'm gonna be very upset.
Congress is just chilling.
Oh yeah, I guess I should ask: is the bag of everlasting dung still there?
It's not anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That is exactly how I thought it was go.
Poopy.
If you want to just know about Fae in general, a knowledge nature check.
That is also untrained for me.
We can't
Yeah.
do it if it's untrained, can we?
No.
I don't think
Technically
so.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
I'll be right back. I gotta go fiddle with a toilet thingy.
Okay. Um, most Fae are some form of chaotic. They do range from very few are chaotic good. They tend to range from more chaotic neutral, chaotic evil. Into the neutral. Basically the kind of like the neutrals into the evils. Very rarely just like lawful evil and stuff like that. That's really it. I mean, they really just kind of hit all of the categories of that. They're effectively immortal. They don't die and their spirits pass on. If they die, their spirits just go back to the first world. And that's about all you got.
I really hope they like my shitty offering.
Well, they didn't kill you.
I mean, if nobody else is gonna make a decision, I'm gonna tie a rope to myself and hop in.
I mean, I do really want to go into the world. So if you guys don't want to, like, I'll go. Or two
I
of
mean,
us can
I'm
go.
I'm I'm already tying a rope to myself. Tell you what, I'll tie the other end of the rope to you, and then we can both jump in.
Yeah! And then somebody tie a rope around the middle. Because I thought about that.
I was waiting for her not to say anything about that.
I thought about it. I'm on top of it right now. Give me 10 minutes and I'll forget that I said that. I'm so excited. I want to gift some of the fairies my macaroni art. I probably have some.
Probably not a good idea to bring the horses. I just have a feeling the horses are not going to live long in there.
I mean,
hell, like like this little portal thing, it could be like right on top of a fucking active volcano. So we're not gonna live long.
Oh, true. We got ropes, it's fine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, probably want to figure out what we want to yank out of these, out of the cart, like pack wise and supply wise, before we head in.
Oh man, it could be Mount Doom.
quick, throw a scroll into it. I know how this works.
Quick, throw the page in.
Yeah.
The adventure's over. Good job, guys. We did it.
We didn't even have to fly.
Yay.
We should probably start grabbing supplies if we're gonna make this jump.
Just tell me what you want me to carry, because I can carry a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I figure everyone's gonna go with basically like an adventurer's pack or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Basic supplies.
I mean, if we are going in, like prior to leaving, like I'm not gonna offer anything else, but I'm gonna go back up to the shrine and ask them that like they don't get the horses killed, and like they're literally just horses. Don't fuck with them too much.
Yeah.
Let them go
Be
wherever they
kind
want
to
to
the
go.
animals.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, so
Same.
y'all are just asking the whatever's here to just not kill them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
We
Like, I
don't
mean,
want the
like,
horses to be taken by
That's
the
a little
orcs
bit-
and their throats just immediately get slit and they fall
Yeah.
over.
No.
yeah. I mean,
I was
like,
gonna say that's a really vague.
no,
The
I mean, like,
finger of the monkey paw.
I was
like,
gonna say.
you know, like they are just horses. They like, you know, like they're not going to be fun to play with. Like, just let them live, please.
I was gonna-
They're boring old nags.
Is everybody like off their horses and stuff already? I'm assuming, like going to
Yeah.
the
I
circle
was
and
gonna say
trying-
loading up everything, grabbing the gear.
I already
Dude.
have the rope tied around me, and I am excited to go.
bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Alright,
I think Smash Mouth's gonna go ahead and just drop 100 gold at the foot of the shrine and just kind of ask the Fae to like be kind to us and the horses. I'm not gonna ask them what to do. I'm just gonna ask them to be kind.
Your
Drop
kind
that-
or their kind?
yeah.
Yeah.
Our kind would probably be better.
I mean, mercy killings are a thing.
No.
Which is why I specifically asked to not let them die.
Yeah, their fate's worse than death.
Like,
Well-
they are just horses. Please let them go. Do not let them die.
Well, one second, sorry, get water.
And
As you ask that, y'all, again, everybody, it's not just a single person. You kind of hear the laughter and the whispering again, and some thuds around where the horses were. And how many were there again? Fuck it.
4.
However many horses there were.
4 plus
Um,
2 of the cart, so 6.
Yeah. You. Again, I'm going to assume for you that when you hear the thuds and stuff coming from over there, y'all turn to look.
Yeah.
You see 6 birds flying away from the gear and stuff that's laying on the ground now.
Seriously.
Hey, I mean, I'd ask them to not play with them. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they'll make
Hey,
griffins later.
Here's
You're
to
not
hoping. Here's to hoping that the transformation is not temporary; it's permanent. Because people are gonna be real surprised if they see
Horses
birds
falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
There's 6 exploded horses in the middle of this town.
The city
you
all
don't-
started in, they fly back over there, turn into horses in the sky, and just hit the
Hippogriffs?
ground.
I know there's some sort of like actual
Pegasus?
bird. Well, no. Like actual bird horse combination.
That would.
Yeah. No. I think. I can't
But
remember.
It
No, hippogriff's right.
Yeah, hippogriff. Yeah.
It says the front half of an eagle and the hind half of a horse.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if these horse birds go and get freaky with some eagles, then
Yeah,
They'll
we
see
can
what
make them
happens.
hippogriffs.
I'm a grandma.
oh my god. If you want to just push her into the portal, that's fine.
I mean,
I was
sure,
going
let's go.
anyway.
Yeah, if we set her on fire, does that count as burning sage to
Stop.
dispel?
Better
Light her
not.
on fire, push her into the portal. Big on evil spirits.
No.
I have cure light wounds. I'll burn all the charges we need to heal you up later.
That's not.
Oh,
No, I will never forget that you set me on fire, and I have to go make sad macaroni art.
That might be considered a fucking assault on the land of the Fae too.
Let's not do that, please. I want to be. I want to be
You sent
friends
a burning,
with the
screaming
fairies.
person through the portal.
I want to be friends with the fairies. No, I don't. Wait, kind of. Yes, I do.
Sage is very confused.
I like fairies, but they're dangerous.
I should have rolled that stupid druid. I know it.
You could
Oh.
do something dumb and then reroll as a druid.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck in the Feywilds. I'm fucking like, no, I need some full on wizard bullshit then. How you getting out? Just give me a minute.
I mean, I guess it's time to
Yep, YOLO.
hop in.
Let's go.
Let's just pretend that we actually took the time to
Yeah, I mean,
pack
I'm
up
not
all the
gonna make
stuff
y'all sit
needed.
here and write out what you're picking out of the fucking.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
That would be kind of shitty. Is someone gonna hold Kunga's hand? He might.
Nope.
He might. He might need to lead it.
Just
You're gonna
tie
tie him to the other end of the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the second you walk in, the rope fucking
Stops.
Aw.
Oh, excuse me.
So we're all
Oh.
gonna stand around the mushroom circle and do the time warp, right?
On the count of 3, and then just shove fucking Sage's head in.
Do the hokey pokey.
If we're going in, I'm gonna blue skidoo in there.
Cannonball!
Right into the pool of lava.
You put your right
Hey.
hand in. You take your right hand out.
Now your right hand's gone.
Yeah.
Start screaming like it.
Well, y'all. I'm assuming everybody steps into the portal. Or the ring of mushrooms, excuse me. If you haven't figured out it's a fucking portal by now, that's your problem.
I knew it was a
So,
portal.
is this ring orange or blue?
Yes.
Okay.
They're honestly, they're literally just mushrooms. There's
Yeah,
no.
but I mean, are they orange or blue?
I get the reference.
Yes, I know.
get the reference.
Now
I
you can
get
make
it
your
too.
turret
Yes,
joke.
I just refuse to fucking acknowledge that it's making a.
You need to acknowledge it.
I need
it's
to
a good,
nothing.
It's a good reference.
Nothing.
Quick, make your portal joke or your turret joke. I'm different.
Sage is a defective turret.
Sage does something.
She's special.
Do something. Like you step into the ring of mushrooms, and there's. I guess I say just like a real brief sensation of like falling almost. You know, everybody knows like that weird feeling you get when you like up and down on a really shallow hill or something.
I was thinking more along the lines of like when you're about ready to fall asleep and then like you suddenly
falling
jolt because you,
sensation.
you had the, oh shit! Okay, never mind. I'm still alive. But yeah, like that little stomach
That like
ache.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's that the real brief feeling of that, and on the I'm trying to think basically how to describe it. Just like a real quick like shifting, just basically lights and sounds just kind of blur really bad. You get that stomach shift, and then you're just. It's a forest that looks very similar to where you came from, except the colors are just brighter, and the trees are just massive.
Wow.
Like the
Is there a
Go ahead.
silver coin at my feet?
there is not a silver coin at your feet, no.
God damn it! I'll never forgive the Fae.
Burn it to the ground.
I feel like as soon as we walk through, I just kind of stop for a minute and look around and go, wow, it's beautiful here. Okay. I've admired.
I was just gonna say, and the biggest difference besides literally everything is the road's not cut into the ground like it was where you came from. or I shouldn't say cut into the ground, but it's not like a cut path in the woods. It's grown over with grass and shrubs and stuff like that. And
Is there another ring?
there's it's not made of actual mushrooms, it's small stones. But they are not glowing or like lit up like the mushrooms were on the other side.
So we can't
Alright.
come back the way we came. We have to find
I-
another way out.
Well, I mean, I can always toss another silver coin. Find out.
Hey, I have silver too if you want some.
Nah, I mean,
I don't.
I'll toss another silver coin in towards that ring.
The coin just lands in the ground in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. Alright.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was my blue skidoo?
About a 7.
I was gonna say blue skidoo, you got it too.
No, it is about a 7.
Can we go back in time and I do an acrobatics roll to see how good my blue skidoo was?
I mean, you can just pop it real quick. We'll see what happens that way.
Retroactive acrobatics.
Oh, that's
Is
a
a-
pretty good blue skidoo.
It was a very good blue skidoo.
Okay, I'm happy. Thanks. Wait, did the horses and junk come through too?
Nope.
No.
No, they got turned into birds.
Turned into birds. And flew away.
Yep. Because they asked that, basically nothing bad happened to the horses.
But the cart's still there?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the page is still there.
No, we
I was
got a
gonna
bunch
say,
of
I'm
gear
a-
and stuff.
No, y'all
Like,
grabbed all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all
We-
grabbed all the
we
important stuff
unlo-
and brought that with you.
the important shit we could carry.
Okay. Just making sure.
God damn it, guys!
You had one job.
Um. Comment. Yes. So y'all are in the
The first world.
first world, the Feywild. What you want to do now? I don't say that to be mean. Like, I don't know what y'all's. Do you want to? Are y'all going to just try and set up and rest real quick? Are you gonna?
The first thing Smash Mouth's gonna do is like pay respects to the Fae and like thank them for looking out for them so far and asking them to keep doing it.
Yeah, I guess like
Respect the hell out of them.
is there also another little shrine on this side as well, or no?
There is the. It's the same, except the writing on it is a lot clearer.
Ye-
So,
guess it's probably in like Sylvan.
You can't read it if that helps. That sounded really hateful. I don't mean to put it that way.
hold on, spell. Would I be able to read it with read magic?
No, because it's not the. You would have to actually have a spell to, like, read the language.
No. I mean, I have tongues. That's not fucking shit.
I mean, if you can get the rocks to talk to you.
I was gonna say I can speak a language and I can read magic, but I don't have the translate spell yet.
Stupid question. I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, but how close is Elvin to to Sylvan?
Not.
I know that I cannot do anything. So,
I mean, you're existing. You're not dead yet.
yay, it's a thing.
I don't know. I should have taken
I'll
a
give it.
rank in linguistics.
In spite of your efforts, you're not dead yet.
Yeah, Sage really seems to be trying to commit suicide.
Not trying, it just happens by accident.
Have y'all seen the American Dad episode where they clone the dodo
Mm,
and it does nothing but try and kill itself?
Yes.
This is now I understand.
Yeah, where it literally like batters itself and jumps into a frying pan. That's about what Sage seems to be
That's
doing right
not. No. She's not doing it intentionally. She doesn't want to die. Things just happen. Like she holds macaroni in her mouth instead of in her hand, like a normal person. Because there was nowhere to put the paper to glue it on. And she choked. She probably saw something and went, and when she did, she choked on the macaroni.
right.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I guess now's a good time as any to call out to any of the little ones that were watching us from this side.
Hmm.
Oh, good.
Basically just say, hey, if one of you guys got that dung sack, mind talking to us a little bit?
There's no voices or anything. No words, anything. But off on the, I say off on the right, but very heavy wind just blows down the. Okay, y'all are behind the shrine, looking down the path. There's a where I'm trying to think how to describe it. I'm just gonna draw a fucking picture. I'm going to doodle again because I can. Okay, road, shrine, circle. Y'all are in circle. You're looking that way. There we go. To the right, as you're facing, the wind just rips down that direction.
So the wind is going,
It is blowing that way, yes.
like, the wind is blowing that way?
Yep.
Does it seem like the wind is starting from here?
Um, it's honestly more just swoosh. I did. Hopefully they answered the question.
It seems as though the wind is kind of coming from this direction
From in front of you, yeah.
and then going down.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I really would have liked to have gotten an interpretation from somebody who can actually read that shrine thingy. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if they want us to go somewhere, it would probably be a good idea to
I say,
follow them.
can.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you know Elven?
Yeah.
Do you have any? Do you have any linguistics skill?
But no.
If how's to say by your powers combined, if you want to put the time into with a decent knowledge nature and your knowledge of Elven and try and pick anything out of it, I'll let y'all do that. Since you do have people that know nature.
I'd be rolling here.
Yeah, I mean, I can roll a check, but
That was poor.
I don't know shit about other world natures. Would that be nature or would that be planes?
There's too much nature here.
Big nature. Much wow.
The Fae fall under nature.
Yeah.
Just because of what they are.
Yeah.
Is linguistics have to be trained?
I don't think so.
It's got a star beside it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if I had one fucking rank, I'd be good, but no.
Quick, let's go fight shit so we level up and I can learn languages.
Yay.
I mean, if we really want to get technical here, like the Fae are like some sort of assholes that would probably allow sign language to read a sign.
I mean, these are basically like Loki incarnate, so.
Like they're the kind of people that take shit literally when they want to.
Yeah, they're kind of
Yeah.
dicks.
Like I said, I have read magic, I have detect magic, I have tongues, which means I can speak any language, but I have to have something to speak to.
1 second.
How is tongues actually written? Like the
I
spell.
was literally looking it up because I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
actually what I'm getting ready to go to.
it does say.
Because that's literally like, I'm not going to take linguistics. I'll learn tongues at that's like 3rd level.
The ability to speak and understand the language of any intelligent creature. You can speak only one language at a time. It may be able to understand several languages. Fuck it, pop tongues. Yeah,
All right, cool. Bet.
that reads enough to me as
Understand several languages. All right, Pathfinder. Pop tongues. And then read magic.
Oh no, you don't have to read magic. I mean, you're literally just reading the
Yeah.
Sylvan on the. There you go.
All right. Land of Lady Magda, Evergrove.
Hoping
So
we're not playing
apparently,
Diablo.
yeah, it's not Magdala. Magdh, Magda.
Yeah, Magda.
Oh,
Not that Magda.
Also, one of her attacks was a bunch of butterflies.
it was. Okay, Kunga, do you know seven-sided fist? This is really
Maybe that
important.
Magda.
Seven-sided strike. Blood strike through me.
Give me like 4 minutes to try to find it.
It's a Diablo attack. You don't know it.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say you probably do not know seven-sided strike. Appreciate the effort to find it though.
I'm a team player. I don't know. I've never played Pathfinder before. I might.
So what was it? Lady Magda's what?
Evergrove. Land of Lady Magda, comma, Evergrove.
Evergrove.
So this realm is known as Evergrove, or this area. And apparently Lady Magda's the boss.
Sounds like fun. Well, at least I guess we know who we're looking for now. I mean, the Fae are pretty tricky, but at the same time, like, it really doesn't do us any good to go against them.
Yeah, especially in their house.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it seems like, I mean, it kind of seems like the wind is telling us we should be going with it.
I'm down for following the wind.
Yeah,
See?
that one.
Just kind of down for anything.
Yeah.
Who knows? Sooner or later, we may even be able to break it.
I get it.
How long were we traveling in the woods? Like, how long have we been up and about?
since the fight, or just
I
in
like
general?
no, in general. Like, when was the last time we actually had a rest? When we left the town?
Yeah, that was your first rest.
We left the town in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it was like the fight was at like 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's been getting late.
Yeah, it's pretty late in the day. So, like, do we want to either look for somewhere to set up camp or just power through? Because I am not trying to be fatigued in the Feywilds. Nerf.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I think we should find somewhere to
Well,
set up camp.
I mean, I don't really mind camping out and whatnot, but I'm not.
But yeah, I mean, we can look for somewhere like better
Yeah.
than where we dropped into camp. Like, see if there's like
Yeah.
a house or a cave, or well, house, no, cave, or even just better trees to set up under.
Yeah. It. Well, see, the shitty thing about like the way this place works is we could quite literally take a step and be in a completely different locale.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what?
like we could be in the woods just traveling along,
and
and
then
like
the next
on this
step you're
path,
in the fucking
and
tundra, and then
yeah, in the very next step we are freezing to death.
Yeah,
Sounds suboptimal.
Yeah,
the
but
Feywild kind of does its thing.
I really do not want to rest exactly where we are right now.
yeah.
You mean literally next to the portal?
Yeah.
To the what?
The fairies decide, fuck it, we'll send someone else through.
Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons as to why I don't want to be right here resting, but
No.
that's one of them.
In case we get
Um,
followed in.
So, like, how do I say this? Should we like tie a rope to each other? So, like, if we get like, so say we're walking, right? The person in front takes a step and they're in the tundra. Are they personally like teleported there, or like all of us there now?
I mean, it's the whims.
It
I mean,
depends on what.
yeah, it's you could
Like,
literally sneeze and all of you wind up in a different place.
yeah. Like, and this isn't some
Oh,
like this is the location we're in, not some being doing it.
yeah.
Yeah,
There
like
are also
physics.
creatures here who can literally just do what they want with the shape of the
Yeah. But like,
plane,
Tying a
basically.
rope around each other's waist probably isn't going to be helpful.
I mean, yes and no.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't
like,
not be helpful.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the worst it will do, I mean, I guess technically is like somehow, some way it could end up cutting one of us in half.
I had that thought too.
or the rope could turn into snakes.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yeah,
Or
because
catch on
Kunga knows
fire. Now you're.
literally nothing about this place.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
smells good.
like technically, I know nothing about this place.
Okay.
I was gonna say we have at best a bare understanding between the four of us.
Okay.
But I mean, like, you just, I mean, thing is, like, how do I put this? Pretty much all of my information is meta. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, like it's stuff I know, not my character.
Oh, okay. It's gonna
But
be easy. It's gonna be easy for me to play stupid because I know nothing.
yeah, but like the thing is about this place is it's so unpredictable that even my meta knowledge doesn't actually,
Help.
yeah.
It's
Like
what I say, like, and not necessarily something I would do, and hopefully people
yeah,
can vouch for that one. But like, if it seemed like injury was like, okay, I know exactly what's coming next, I can just say, nah, it's doing this shit now, and
yeah,
that would actually be 100% in line with what's going on.
yeah, and like the Feywild as I call it, like it's as a location, it is completely unpredictable. Like you could even backtrack and end up in a completely different spot. Like like no actual transition like between locations or whatever. But like you take a step backward and now you're in the tundra because fuck it.
Like, no, we told you to go this way.
Yeah.
Or you could go in
Yeah,
circles
this-
for days.
Yeah.
Like, this place is like literally chaos. It's
Yeah.
just primal chaos.
Pretty much. Like it's as close to like the chaos plane as like as you can get without actually being the
Yep.
plane of chaos. And like Rag said, like there are creatures that can manipulate like the Feywild within the Feywild. But the Feywild itself is capable of everything we just said.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of those things where technically, if any of you were powerful enough sorcerers or wizards, you could probably try and shape it yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, but all our casters are gone.
I mean, could you imagine if Sage was strong enough to try and do that? The world would turn into macaroni.
Shut up.
I mean, that's
Macaroni noises everywhere.
that's like that's actually kind of a thing with the Feywild though is like just it doesn't necessarily have to be a strong magical
Yeah,
presence.
you just have to have a strong enough will to.
Yeah,
You basically have to force the plane to do what you want.
yeah.
I'll say if you want it
Magic
bad
makes
enough.
it easier.
Mm.
But like magic makes it easier to do so, but like if you're just stubborn enough, really, like even a level 1 whatever could technically end up making it happen. Like very unlikely, but possible.
The roll a D100 if you get the 100. Holy shit, you got the 100.
Well, like as a level 1 whatever, like it would probably be like roll several D100s and they all have to be an exact number.
All of them have to be a 33.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean like it'd be like all right, like this one has to be a 30. This
Yeah.
one has to be a 74. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah. There's no real.
We
You're
get to add
basically
our-
trying to, again, force your will on an entire plane of existence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better make sure you have a really good charisma modifier for that.
Anyway,
Saying that.
so I mean, rather than tying a rope around us, because like there's all sorts of things that could go wrong with that.
Hands.
I mean, like I don't mind the rope idea, but like it like rather than tying the rope around us, we'd be affixing the rope to gear.
Like through a belt loop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like tying it to a belt instead of.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
around like a pack loop or just
Yeah.
something like that.
Uh,
And
That way,
if
if somebody takes one step and then suddenly, thousands of feet in the air, the 4 feet people behind him can.
hopefully
Make that
cut
strength check.
yeah or just cut loose.
Well, you're on your own. The rope's just gone.
Jeez.
Roll for fly.
Yeah. And the other thing is if we are going to be tying anything to each other, regardless if it's equipment or whatnot, we're gonna have to decide if the person connected to us ends up somewhere that we're not anymore. What are we gonna do?
let's cross that bridge when we get to it.
No.
Okay.
Let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Let's burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna cross the motherfuckers, light it on fire, and keep on going.
I think it's
But-
good to maybe have some kind of idea. Maybe not like a full thought out plan, but like some kind of idea of what to do.
And people can vouch for this as coming from me though. If they meant you harm, there's a good chance all of you would already be turned inside out by now anyway.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but well, once again, I'm not really thinking about the Fae themselves.
Yeah.
Like when I'm talking about all this, I am talking about the
nature of chaos.
Yeah.
like the nature of this plane. Yeah, and like like I said, all of my stuff is meta knowledge anyway. So like really, you shouldn't even be listening to me. But and it's not like I even expect Rag to be fucking with us to the point where we're gonna end up dead just because we took a step. But simple fact of the matter is like there are things that can happen that we should be prepared for,
I was just gonna
In-
say, expect anything.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like
All hell are in Jesus.
like I am going to, at least for the time being, I'm going to follow the wind regardless of what happens around me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
I'm sticking with these assholes.
And like I don't mind being the leader, but if I happen to disappear from your guys' view or whatnot, like you're going to have to decide if you want to also take that step or what.
I think before we start going anywhere, I'm gonna just make it known that I'm gonna like you. I'm gonna follow the wind wherever it takes me is where I'm going to go. So if we get separated, regardless of that, I'm just gonna follow the wind wherever it goes because it's simple,
Yeah.
and I believe that it'll bring us back together.
And if the wind stops and we are separated, I'm basically going to hope for another sign.
Yeah,
Sage is gonna sit down and cry.
Yeah.
probably. Or I can throw gold pieces at the. I'll be your friend. Faye, help me. Boop. I mean,
throwing gold into the air.
I've
Yeah,
got 349 and I will use all my 349 gold. One piece at a time if it means getting back together with everybody.
You're gonna end up with several hundred fairies just pelting you with gold.
Stop littering!
No, they take the gold, just start throwing rocks back.
No, I don't want anything back. I just want you to help
Uh,
me.
What? Fuck. What? What's the actual name of Foos Gold? Pyrite? No, not
Pyrite,
Yeah.
yeah. Pyrite.
Pyrite?
No,
Iron
pyrite.
pyrite. Yep, iron pyrite.
Okay. Yeah. That's what you'll get back. Like they'll take the actual gold. You'll get the Fool's Gold.
It
Not
would
even
be.
that. It disappears whenever you leave the fucking.
Oh, it was an illusion.
But yeah, anyway. So like if we're separated and the wind stops, I am going to stop and look for another sign. If we're still together, or at the very least, like most of us are still together, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to talk it out with the other people before deciding what we do.
Yeah.
But while we're talking, I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
This is
Oh
somebody
yeah, no,
may
that's
die,
that's
but
the plan.
Yeah.
And like with that in mind, I'm ready and willing to start following the wind.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. Yep. Only other thing I can say is, worst comes to worst, and we're all stuck, separated, and can't figure something out. Guys, look for flaming arrows flying through the air, because I will shoot them straight up in the air like a flare.
Except for Conga.
nope. Kunga, look for the flaming arrows in the sky.
Yeah. If it hits
Right.
if it hits anywhere near you, go that way.
I mean,
Just
who
smell
knows?
it.
Like this
you
place
smell
could
it?
give him
Away
eyes.
because I can actually feel it.
I mean, I will say it's a question he asked. Is he willing to ask the potentially chaotic neutral deity of "This is fun, let's do it again" for eyeballs?
Oh, that
No,
feels
I
like
want
another.
eyeballs.
What?
I don't don't want eyeballs. I like how I am.
I just didn't catch what you said.
That is the appropriate
He's not
monk answer.
handicapped. He's handy-capable.
Yeah.
That is the appropriate answer for a monk.
I didn't spend all my time in the monastery learning how to be how to function, just to take the easy way out and get some new eyes.
I need eyes to see again, and like your skin just turns into an eyeball.
Yeah.
But-
I'm good.
Getting eyes would actually be really, really hard for you, I think. You could see, but it would hurt for a long time.
Probably,
I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't be easy.
Or it like puts the eyes on the end of his tongue or something.
It's like the guy with the eyes on his palms, I think. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it's
from Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, that one.
Labyrinth, yeah.
I haven't seen that movie, but I know the guy.
That's a good name.
Me,
Or like your
me.
hair turns into eyeballs or something.
Yikes.
How dumb is Smash Mouth? Let me go check. Okay, he's probably not that dumb. Good.
He's about 7 dumb.
He's not quite 7 dumb. It's like,
Sage is
what?
about 7 dumb.
We got separated. Well, what happened with you and the fairies? It's like, well, my dick isn't 12 inches, but it smells like a foot.
I don't know how to react to that.
Vomit.
Yeah. Laugh politely and then just back away slowly.
Let's do it again.
No. Sage is 8 dumb. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, Sage has a whole 8 dumb.
you gotta be correct. Okay, I want to start following the wind.
Yep.
Since the decision is follow the wind, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since it is almost 11, we'll hold there
All right.
Yeah.
because that's a very easy spot to pick up at.
Yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait.
You say that.
I'm so excited. I'm excited as a player.
I mean, I'll be honest. I expected y'all to go try and like fight the fucking hobgoblins and shit. So
I mean, in all honesty, I think my AC is high enough that I could probably last several rounds.
look at me, I'm dancing. You just get fucking clobbered in the face with a morning star.
Yeah, I mean, like they would take me down, but I think I could last several rounds against even several dozen goblins and
Oh yeah,
whatever.
I could poke him real good.
you'd probably be choking yourself to death on a fucking stick.
So,
I would not. I don't put sticks in my mouth.
I mean,
But where
like,
do you hold your glaive when you're doing your macaroni art?
I put it on my back.
Not held it between your teeth like, oh,
No, because how am I gonna hold the macaroni? That's what got us into this mess. Because if I have the
Okay.
glue in one hand and the paper in the other, I don't have anywhere to put the macaroni.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't let her make a macaroni offering to the fae.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. I'm holding off on doing it for now, though. Maybe before we leave, I will make a macaroni picture for the fae. But currently,
You don't even know what you're gonna run into.
Well,
Oh,
probably Lady
nice.
Magda based on the sign.
we're gonna be nice to everybody. Lady Magda, I love your place. Here's some macaroni art to show my appreciation. And then she'd be like, "We're best friends." Watch it happen. And then
Yeah.
I become the fairy pet. This is fine.
She thinks you look good as one of the fucking random animals in there, so turns you into one.
No, I want to be a person. I'm half genie.
He decides to put you in a bottle.
And then I'll have a theme song.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Night.
We're going.